Okay, so I'm gonna make a short little video today about why you should be doing the things that you don't want to do. You should, every single day, you should do something you don't want to do. At least 2 to 3 things that you just don't want to do. If you don't feel like going out with your dog, go out with your dog. If you don't feel like cooking, cook. If you don't feel like going to the gym, go to the gym. The point is that you should be doing things that you mentally don't want to do. So you would have to distinguish between how you feel subjectively and what you need to do objectively. Once you distinguish between the two, then you would have to do the objective thing. You have to ignore your feelings. You have to put your feelings to the side. A lot of the times our feelings are what controls. Our feelings are what tell us what we should be doing every day. If we don't feel like doing something because just for the sake of it, it's just a dumb excuse that we tell ourselves in order to make ourselves feel good in short term, not long term. Long term is gonna, guess what it's gonna do? Long term, it's not giving you any benefits. Long term, delaying gratification, that's what gets you places. That's what if you don't want to study, just go study. Long term, this is what makes you succeed. Doing these things builds confidence, it builds self-esteem, it builds your perception to yourself where you know that next time when you do a task, you can do it. You can do the same task, you can do a different task, and these gradual little changes you do every single day add up onto each other, they compound into each other, which then result in a bigger change. This is something that I looked over, and it's a good example with working out, because working out is something where you go to the gym one time, you don't see results. You go to the gym the second time, you don't see results. You go to the gym the third time, you don't see the results. For weeks on end, you don't really see results until at one point you look in the mirror or you look at your progress photos and you're like, wow, like I wasn't seeing these small micro changes that were happening until the bigger picture came. So you're basically doing a lot of things blindly because you aren't seeing the result right now. The result that you see once you don't feel like doing something is that you stay in bed, that you get to sit down and keep scrolling on TikTok. This is your result. Basically, you get gratification immediately. You probably knew that already, but force yourself every single day, 2 to 3 tasks that you just don't want to do. I found that doing to-do lists really helps, where I write down things that I don't really want to do, and then I just take them off when I do them, and it just makes me feel more, I guess it makes me feel confident in my own word and about what I say to myself that I'm going to do, and then when I actually do it, it makes me have a better perception of myself, because that then translates into different areas of your life. Once you get one area of your life in contact, so if you push yourself in the gym, then you find that you're going to push yourself out of the gym. You find that you're going to push yourself in careers, your words, your social connections, your family. You're just gonna overall be better. So just look at a part of your life where you want to improve, write down a few things that you want to improve on, and just get there. Just keep doing it blindly until one day you're just gonna see the results. I'm gonna relate this to myself kind of and show you a good example. So recently I've been eating like absolute garbage. I've been eating a lot of carbs, I've been pastries, like fast carbs I've been eating, and I sat down and I looked at myself and I was like, is this really how I want to live? Like, is this really how I want to view myself? Is this really how I want to feel with all these on and off mood swings? And then simply the reason why I was doing this is because once I was faced with the opportunity of having a carbohydrate or having a pastry, I was like, yeah, like I'd rather take it, enjoy myself in that moment, and then what happens is that later I end up regretting it, and that's not how I want to live. Just basically delaying gratification is the thing. Going to the gym and all these little minor things that you do every day compound on each other. Just remember, like, keep reminding yourself that one day you are going to see the bigger picture. One time doing a habit isn't going to change anything. That's just how it is. It's just constantly doing the same habits every day. Now I'm gonna go, guys. Hopefully you learned something.